All right, we're now going to bring in a former guard at Guantanamo Bay, retired U.S. Army Major Montgomery Granger, along with former New York Congressman Peter King and former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State under President Obama, Joel Rubin. Major Granger, I'm going to start with you here. You're a former Guantanamo Bay guard. What is your reaction to what we're learning that President Biden is allowing some of these prisoners with al-Qaeda ties free?
Yeah, it was actually the ranking U.S. Army Medical Department officer with the JDOG, the Joint Detaining Operations Group. And Congressman King signed a letter of appreciation for me after I got back, as Jason Dykman, one of his staff, was in my unit. So my job was taking care of the bad guys. Releasing known terrorists, particularly those with direct links to al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden, sends a message of weakness at a time when terrorist threats, including attacks like those in Germany, New Orleans, and Israel, underscore a present danger posed by radical Islamic terrorism. The statistics are alarming. Over 750 of these guys have been let go. Only under 800 have ever been there. And the recidivism rate, the last time it was checked, was 30% known and suspected recidivists. It suggests that the threat that these individuals pose, it doesn't diminish with being released, it increases.
Congressman, what a slap in the face to all the victims, the families of 9/11, the bodyguards of Osama bin Laden are leaving GTMO, leaving United States territory. Now, they're going to stay in jail in Oman, I get that, but they're not going to serve justice here in the United States. What weakness, my God, does that show?
It's terrible. It's a terrible show of weakness. It's indefensible. Let me thank the Major for his years of service, and also thank him for singling out Jason Dykman, who was on my staff, did a tremendous job in the military. So thank you for that. Thank you both for your service. No, this is, to me, typical of the Biden administration. It's almost like, hopefully it's the last step, but it's an example of what's gone on throughout. This idea of somehow thinking if we conciliate with the enemy, if we make the situation look better here at home, and yet, as you know, the progressives and liberals have always been concerned about Guantanamo, how terrible the prisoners have been treated. I was with Mike McCall when we went down to Guantanamo. Believe me, they are treated better than any recruit in any Army or Marine or Navy base in this country. I can tell you that they have everything's lined up for their prayers. They have art classes, language classes. They almost have free run of the inside of the prison there. I saw colleague.
They built him a soccer field or something like that too. They spent millions of bucks on it. I remember when that was going on. Yeah,
no, it's yet no. All you hear is how they're terribly being treated. So I can see this is all part of a plan by Biden and the liberals to close down Guantanamo, get it beyond them, and somehow think this is going to bring us peace and justice around the world. It's not. It's dangerous.
Excellent point, Congressman. And Joel, I want to get your thoughts because you did work in the Obama administration, and we know that in January 2009, former President Barack Obama signed an executive order ordering the closure of Guantanamo Bay. A lot of people asking who has been running the country, if it's not Joe Biden, some theorizing that it could be former President Obama. This seems to have some resonance with an Obama goal.
Well, you know, Katrina and Bob, look, this has been a longstanding goal, clearly, for, as you point out, 15 plus years to try to wind down Guantanamo. Even President Bush understood that there needed to be an endpoint to Guantanamo's existence. But I do have a problem with these releases. I am concerned. Look, if there's no clear, direct national security benefit to the United States of releasing these individuals, they should not be released. And I'm not sure that that argument has been made. But all that said, you know, it costs $15 million a year to house each individual detainee. At a certain point, there needs to be a decision about whether or not it's worth the cost. But these individuals, the case hasn't been made as to why they're being sent to Oman.
Got to leave it there. We appreciate all three of you gentlemen coming on, and stop back soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and coming up, a new report reveals one of the many challenges Trump